Okay.
So today at the Documentary Media Centre, I'm absolutely delighted to catch up with, very late at night for him in Thailand, in Khon, Kaen, a good friend of the Doc Media Centre is Pat Kotchapakdee. Thanks very much for talking to us, Pat, there at Khon Kaen University.
Yes, okay. I would say Swadikap, yeah, like Thai ways. And then thank you very much. And in Thailand now, yes, this evening is just about 9 p.m., not too late. Yeah,
okay, not too late. So we won't keep you for too long. Just wanted to have a quick catch up with you, really, because we've not spoken now for a couple of months. First of all, congratulations on getting married.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's like the next giant steps of my life.
Absolutely. Yeah. And of course, you're a much better person now, of course.
I hope. I wish I could. Yeah.
You've got to move into all of those kind of more grown-up areas now, haven't you, to do things? That's good. Anyway, congratulations. It was good to see the photos. And of course, the biggest question I guess I have to ask you about that is, as a photographer, who do you trust to take photographs of your wedding?
That's the thing, actually. You know. Before we get started, like pre-wedding production, like in Thailand, we always make it like taking a set of like some fashion pictures of the couples and spread it on the social medias online before the day. And then I'm even thinking about like, how can I take my own pictures by like which way, something like that. But finally, I just let like some of my friends or students have fun with that. And I think, it's worked. It's worked. So everybody feel like, happy, like the activities for friends too.
Well, the thing is, you're a nice guy. You've got a really nice personality. And I know that when I visited, and certainly when I visited with Rob as well, my colleague Rob Watson, a friend, you looked after us very well, you know what I mean? So that was great. So you could see that your students were, pleased to talk to you and be around you. And obviously you've created a really good environment there at Khon Kaen University. So I can see why they would step up and happily take the photos for you.
Yeah. So the wedding of the photographer, maybe it's like that. And I actually, until now, it's about 2 months, I haven't like published my wedding pictures, that publishes. I'm still feel so tired because I just prepare and run everything by us. But
still recovering.
My wife. Yeah.
Still recovering. Anyway, listen, the reason I wanted to talk to you again, congratulations, and please say hello to your wife for us. Is I noticed on Nat Geo on Instagram that you'd put up that you'd been published on the Nat Geo Your Shot Instagram account. How did that come about?
Do you want me to share the pictures on the screen too?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know you've had a previous relationship, haven't you, with Nat Geo when it comes to your photographs about the tattoos and stuff.
Yeah. So let me start from this one first. Yeah. Okay. So it's a full screen. Full screen, right?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so actually the Your Shot is like the activities from the National Geographic's website, and that was before. I'm pretty sad that now it's not anymore. But the Your Shot is the activities of like they have some picture editor from the National Geographic, and they will give you the assignments every 2 weeks, something like that. And then the assignment, they will have like some topic for you in every 2 weeks. And then you can take a pictures and upload into their website, Your Shot. And it's under the nationalgeographics.com, the official website. And then go to Your Shot. And many people in the world, they post the pictures every day, but just only some will get the reward and like get published, and they will show it on the main website too. And then I try it because I feel it's really challenged me from the topics and from the comments from the editor, from the comments from the editors. It's really really helps me to grow up. And then I joined these activities. I think it's about a year after my first time, and I try to join the assignment 2 or 3 times. Yeah, 2 or 3 times, and then I get published with this picture.
Mm.
So
tell us a little bit about that. Where did you manage to capture that?
This picture, right? Actually, so what do you think in this picture? What do you think?
I'm not quite sure. There was part of me that thought it was in a warehouse. Then there was part of me that thought it was on a boat, and it was someone that was kind of cleaning up somewhere that something had been stored, maybe animals or something like that.
Yeah. So this picture I took is from the rice mill, and it's like a big storage of like rice, but this is on the big truck, on the back of the big truck, and then this man is like cleaning a rice on the floor. I mean, on the truck, the floor of trucks, and this rice mill is like belong to my friends. And actually, at that time, I just feel like, okay, this weekend I have a free time. Then I should find some subject for exercise, my cameras, my eyes, my view, something like that. So I'm just thinking about the rice mills, which is belong to my friend. So it means I can walk in everywhere in that rice mill for the pictures. And then why I'm thinking about rice mill, actually, when I have some free time like this, I always thinking about the market, because the market is fun. There's so many activities there, the products, the people, the action activities, right? But it's like I just feel boring of the market around me, because it's like very often I went there. Then I'm just thinking about something different. So yeah, the rice mill is my idea for that time, because the rice mill is like you can see the activities and like a dust from the rice when it touched with the light through the roofs or something like that. Even the machine is really big, and inside is interesting. And actually the idea is because I can say I'm one of the big fan of the National Geographic's channel. And since when I was young, I really enjoyed to watch like the factories, documentaries, or like food factories, how they produce the food, the machine, something like that. Yeah, so the rice mill is almost the same thing for me. Then I went there and get started to walk around and enjoying taking the pictures at that place. And I decided to send only these pictures, only this one at that time, because I feel like for the composition, the story, the line, and everything is just from something which is, how to say, is lower than your eyes level actually. Yeah, the ground, the rice, and everything. But this case, this is happened up on the back of the truck, so it's higher than me. Then I feel like the angles now is different, so I feel it's more interesting. Because imagine if this case is happening on the just normal floor, I have to like maybe lay down, and everything is not going to be like this. So when I saw that, I feel like, oh, okay, this is interesting for me, but I don't know it's good enough to get published or not. Then I'm just want to join and listen to some comments. And then when I know it's like, yeah, I got published, and that was my first time. And if you got published in these activities, you got like a gold medal reward in your profile, something like that. And that was my dream before, when my first time when I joined these activities. And then I feel like, amazing.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I think it's challenging yourself, isn't it, to to put your work out there for other people to see as well. I mean, do you have a long-term photography project that you're working on at the moment, similar to what you did with the guys that were tattooed in Laos? Do you have a similar kind of project you're working on?
Actually, I got this reward before I got that grabs. Yeah, then maybe this reward is helped me to get the fund from that project too. I don't know, but maybe because I got this before. And more than that, I really happy with this picture because I just want to tell my students like, okay, if you want to take some great pictures for your life, you don't have to like think about I cannot do it because I I don't have money to travel to somewhere
Yeah.
with the like spectacular landscape or something like that. But just try to find something around you, and it's always unique. I mean, like everywhere is unique, right? You just try to catch it and show it to the world. You don't have to think about like, or the picture is like this, like that, so maybe I cannot do it. But actually, just something around you, then you can do it. So more than the rewards, I just feel successful about this, and then I can, how to say, encourage the younger generation to like, okay, just go on with your cell phone now is even good enough for anything, and then for your vacation or when you have a free time, just like me. Mhm.
Yeah, it's
So yeah,
interesting because we've gone from talking about photography and encouraging your young students to pick up their kind of like, you know, their smartphones and go out and take
yeah,
photographs. And the last thing I'd like to talk to you about briefly is, you know, you showed Rob and I around the university, and you'd made this great progress with setting up your own cinema, and then you took us up the
uh,
stairs into this little old dusty room, and there was this incredible, I
yeah,
think it's one of my favorite photos from our trip, actually. It's just this piles
yeah.
and piles and piles of film reels, boxes, all covered
Yeah.
in dust. And you said that we've got this archive and we want to do something with it. And I'm really excited to be able to help you here from the Dot Media Center to do something with that. But how did the initial collecting of all that archival
Mm.
material come about? Was it something that someone had approached you about? Is it something that you'd thought about? Is it something that someone donated something to the university and everyone was, well, we don't know what to do with it?
Actually, every ways. We have a team, and they are like some of like bachelor degree art students, master degree art students who like interested about film movies, film old style, and then we just spread the news to the like, maybe same as in England, but in Thailand we used to have like a small company, and the people hired them, and they had like trucks, and they can drive with their mobile cinema and the
Okay, yeah.
old machine. Yeah, it's like that. But that kind of business is not anymore popular anymore. So a lot of them already closed, and we buy the thing, the tools, the machine, even the poster from them. Yeah, but some are pretty expensive too. Some
Yeah.
are pretty expensive, and our budget is not that much at the beginning, and it's still not that much till now. But we can like we cannot like choose only the spatial one or the spatial movies, but the budgets affect this case. We can buy only something that we can buy. So we cannot choose that much, but we got so many like donators, and they support us. They give us the theme or some like poster or the toys, collectibles, something like that to us. Actually, our dreams is to have a cinema in university, and in this cinema is not like not a mainstream, but we have like weekly or 2 times a week is fine, maybe some mainstream and some classic Thai movies,
Mm-hmm.
because the actually watching the movies is not just for the movies, right? Actually, you can think about like the past, right? When we go into the cinema, we have like ice cream shop, uh, shopping and you can take a pictures or something like that. It's not just okay, we buy a popcorn and then go to the seat and watching the movies and go back. We want to bring it back. Yeah, the
The
cinemas
experience,
active.
the
Yes, the
experience of going to the
experience.
cinema. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And we want it to be some icon, some landmark of the university too. And we open for some like special events, like documentaries from some countries or special event. Yeah, we aim for that point.
Well,
And
let's
we
say
can
that
do it about like 50%, I think.
yeah. Well, I said I'm really excited to be able to, be able to work with you at the Khon University on that as a doc media center. And certainly,
Yeah.
I've been speaking to a few people now that I think we've probably got some people that could come on board with a steering group to kind of work alongside you to start thinking about how we move the project forward when it comes to archiving and starting to look at some funding and maybe some regional partners as well that I was talking to in the Philippines and in Indonesia as well that were quite keen to help you maybe with a view to helping them as well. So I think there's a real interest in people being able to capture their own culture, their own cultural things, rather than just all the time mainstream cinema. If we don't put the effort in, we won't be able to preserve it.
Yeah, and actually we can be a partnerships, like we can have a doc media center office educate you film archive for the co-projects like documentary about themes or documentaries together or like exchange about theme or experience and knowledge.
Yeah,
so we can do that.
That'd be cool. Students as well from around the world that are interested in that, particularly sort of archival museum kind of footage of various sort of global South cultures as well. I think that's really important, isn't it? Helping people to archive those materials and then but actually get them seen, not just keep them, but actually get them shown and digitized as well.
Actually I forgot, but we have a short videos about how we hunt the film on the YouTube. Actually, we have it.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me check just 3 seconds because it's a long time ago, and if I didn't talk to you, I forget. And we call it the film hunter.
Film hunter. I love that. I love that title. You are a professional film hunter. What a great job title.
We used this word at that time when we are going out and hunt for the film. Let me try to find it from the YouTube.
It was just interesting talking to the people the other day in the Philippines. They'd had some government money to capture some content of indigenous tribes and different religions coming together and working together to make these big tapestries and stuff. So they were very keen on getting my support to help them with like a museum or an exhibition and stuff. And I mentioned the project that we were doing together, and it seemed it would be great that it's that kind of sharing of knowledge. I think that's the thing that's key. It's not telling people what to do, it's sharing with people how people have done things and made things work.
It's okay.
You managed to find it? Yeah. You can always send me the links and I'll put it in the blog post, and then that way people can have a look. But I think that way we can just say to people, look, if you've got any specific knowledge that you want to share, or you think you've got anything that can help, any kind of old books and stuff on how to do things. I've got this wonderful. Oh, you've managed to find it. Brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's fun, and we can't do it because of the COVID too.
Yeah.
And then this is the other case. This is not the your shot, but they just contact me. You saw this picture too, right?
Yeah, that's the one that I saw. I think that one and the guy sweeping. I managed to find this book. Someone gave me this a few years ago, and it's a book about street video from the 1970s or 1980s. It was about how people, recorded, not from 1980 street video, and it's about how people used to go out with cameras and record recalled old footage and stuff like that. You know, big cameras that were massive on your shoulder. So, you know, things like this, they're sitting around in people's archives, and it's just encouraging them to share the information, isn't it?
Yeah. So our hunting activities for films is like almost stopped because of the COVID, and we cannot like go out that much until now. Yeah. So now the film archive is still like that. It's still like that.
Okay. Well, maybe what we can do then is we'll speak to the various contacts that I've got, and then maybe we could organize a Zoom call where we could all come on and talk about our specific projects.
Yeah.
And then maybe how we could just collaborate in a way of sharing information. And like I said, because it could then be a regional resource for Southeast Asia where we're just all supporting each other to be able to do something. And then maybe you'll come and visit your festival. That'll be cool.
Then actually some other good news. In KKU, now we have a plan for the film school. A film school. And not only Faculty of Fine Arts, but we work with the Faculty of like business, the School of Business, and the Thailand's Director Associations from Bangkok. We work together, and we didn't aim for just the movies production, because we joined with the business part too, and the city mayor. Then we're thinking about the whole film industry. Yeah, we want the young generation to see the productions in the city, in their normal life, and then they can understand how to make the money from the films, and not just the movies, not just documentaries, even short video, viral clips, something
promotional
like
videos, business videos and stuff.
Yeah,
public health messages as well, I guess.
Everything soon. Yeah, now like Vice President of KTU still like,
well, that's an exciting development, and that really works well with your annual festival as well, doesn't it?
And about the festival, the plan is the Artland Festival is on next month. From the plan on February, around Valentine's Day, the biggest art festival in the city. More than 100,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, went there. Yeah, it's on the bridge in the university, and we block a whole bridge, and we put the music stage, the crafts, art, everything, even an ice, and we let the people try to like make an art from the ice, try to play, touch the ceramics, test the music, and even the foods. Yeah, some special foods, and they can try. Yeah, last year, we have it too, but actually the plan is 2 days, but we can do it just for 1 day because of COVID.
Well, listen, I wish you well for that in February, and I look forward to getting the links to your Film Hunter thing from YouTube, so I can put that into the blog post as well. Great to catch up with you as always, and continue enjoying married life.
Yeah, and about the Artland Festival, do you want me to make its live through Zoom to the Doc Media Center? I can do it.
Yeah, cool. It'd be lovely to participate in any way, meet anybody. That's great. I mean, I did enjoy doing the Zoom call when Rob and I came and visited. We zoomed into your book launch, didn't we? That was really good.
Because of the COVID, I'm trying to make it like you can experience it even online. You can feel like you walk in the festival or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yes.
And I can capture that. I'll record it, and then we can put it into the archive here for our Thailand archive. That'd be amazing.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm teaching 3 Thai students at the moment, and one of them just came back from Bangkok for New Year, and he brought me a copy of the Bangkok Post. So I've now got a newspaper from a few days ago. Good stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So
you take
when
care,
are you
Pat.
gonna come to Thailand again?
Oh well, that's it. With COVID, I think it's a trip to Southeast Asia is definitely on the cards at some point.
Okay, so maybe I'm planning to see you in England. Maybe it's easier.
Yeah, well, we will bump into each other wherever we end up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you take care, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, take care, John. Thank you very much, and see you again.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
Okay. Okay, take care. Bye.